Hello everyone, welcome to my channel again. Today I'm teaching you how to create this beautiful, very quick, you will not believe how fast it is. You know what these are? They keep recipes inside those recipe cards. So let me show you. This is the one that we're going to make together today. Just look at that. When you open, you have 20 recipe cards, a lot. So you have the chance to give away as many as, that's the maximum that it fits, but 20 is enough. It's great for you to bring along if you're traveling and you want to bring with yourself all your favorite recipes, you can do that. Or how great a gift is this? Say your daughter is getting married, give her the gift of recipes, all the things that she loves, or your friends, whoever, doesn't really matter. And I heard that it's a thing now in bridal showers that they bring recipes to the bride-to-be. So bring this so she can keep it inside. So very quick project to put together. And I'll have the link to everything that I use. So let's just move to the tutorial. So we're going to start with a piece of paper that is 11.5 inches by 12 inches. So you need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, okay? We're going to start on the 11.5 size, and you're going to score it at 3 inches. I'm going to see, guys, how easy this is. So 3 inches and 3 1/4. So the distance between these two lines is always going to be 1/4. So 3 1/4, and then we go to 7 1/4, and of course 7 1/2 because it's 1/4 later, further down. So 7 1/4 and 7 1/2. We're going to turn it around, and now we have the 12-inch side, and we're going to score at 2 3/4. So right here, 2 3/4 and 3. Again, the distance is 1/4, and then 9 and 9 1/4. And that's that. You are done with the scoring. Very simple. All we need to do now is cut the paper. And let me just show you in case you're wondering. The paper is double-sided, and it's this one here, Arcadia. You can find it at Joann's and scrapbook.com. So if you're interested in buying this one, it's a beautiful paper. I am only 2 sheets away from ending this paper pad. I am on a mission. 3 sheets. See, 1. Look how beautiful that is with the foiling. 1, 2, 3. I'm on a mission to finish this paper pad. So there you go. We're going to score the scoring lines. You have to be careful with the scoring lines because they're very close. So make sure you get them right. That's the first. And the second, you know, I got a tip from, I don't remember who, but when you're having a hard time because they're so close, you can use a ruler like this, and you just kind of press against it. It's gonna make it very easy, see? Makes it much easier when they're very close like that. So I'm gonna get this. This is so easy to make. I'm glad I came up with it. I've been thinking about creating something with recipes, and finally came to me. Finally. Forever I've been thinking of it. So, okay, so we have all the score. Let me show this side because this side is easier for you to see. So here's what we're gonna do. So we have it. This is the height, this is the width, right? So all these scoring lines here, you have 1, see 1 and 2. You're going to cut off of the second one right here. So you're going to cut this square. You have no scoring lines left. basically you're going to cut the whole square on all 4 corners, okay? So that's one. I should have a bigger scissors. See, there's no scoring line left, no scoring line. So basically you're going to always cut on the inside here, on the outside there, so that the scoring lines are all gone. And you will be done. You see how quickly this comes together. So that's what you're left with. I'm gonna put this aside. And we're going to turn this over because it's gonna fold like this. So this is a 4-inch side that's gonna fold to the left, okay? So you're gonna have the smaller one here on the left and the large one on the right. Basically what we're gonna do is we're going to first, I want to round all the corners, okay? Because it just looks better if you do it that way. So I'm just gonna round all the corners, and I'll have the link below for this corner rounder here, guys, because I love it. And it actually has 3 sizes depending on how big your project is and the border that you need to. So this one is pretty big, so I use the big one, but you have 3 options, so I love it. There you go. So all the corners are rounded. So that's the way we're gonna do it. So okay, now what we need is these 2 round circles, right? So what I do is, this is the leftover of this paper, and this is what we're going to see. So you know what, I am going to use, I have another piece of paper here from the same paper pad. I like the contrast of this green with this, so I'm gonna use this. And what you need is 1-inch paper punch that I'm gonna get because I forgot it. Just a second. So that's what you need. You need to have 4 circles, okay? So I'm gonna cut 1, 2, because we're going to use 2 on the top and 2 at the bottom because we want it to be sturdy. 1 is not enough. So that's what I do. So if I want this side to show, I'm gonna turn this around. And we're going to glue. I don't put glue in the middle, so I just go around like that, and close to the center I stop, because that's where you're going to punch a hole and you're going to add the metal piece that I forgot what to call it. That's okay. So that's 1. I'm gonna do the same thing, go put around the corner, not in the center. And we're going to have the 2 round things. And basically how I'm going to zoom in so you can see how to do this closer, okay? So there you go. We have 2. And what I do is I kind of eyeball it. I'm gonna use my, I don't have a pencil here, so I'm just gonna use this white thing. I kind of eyeball it in the center because you're going to punch a hole anyway. So that's pretty much the center. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna get my, we are memory keepers. What do you call this? I forgot. I'll have the link below for you. Crop-A-Dile, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So we're gonna open, and it has 2 holes, right? You can, if you look here, it's going to punch a hole. That's a small hole. That's a big hole. We only need the small. So I just hold it. Crop-A-Dile, yeah, that's what it's called. So I am looking, let me go really close, see how it's going to punch. So that's where I'm gonna go. There you go. Another one. So we have the 2 holes punched, and now what we need to do is do the same thing. So we're going to, here's the position, right? The big one to the left. So we need to punch here. So here's how I do this. So I positioned mine, I leave a little, like a 1/8 of an inch here of a distance. This is good enough. Same thing. I'm just gonna mark it so that I know where to punch. And then I come here, do the same thing. So I marked and I'm going to punch the same thing. Find a little one. That's one hole. So we're done. Now we're just going to choose which color. I have a whole bunch of these here that I cannot remember what they're called. So I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go with the white. Should I go with the white? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the white. Don't worry, I'll have the link below to everything of this. I'm gonna go for this color here, the orangey. These are so nice. I love it. There you go. I used to be very intimidated by these things. I always thought it was the most complicated thing until one day I said, come on, Paula, give me a break. Do it. So, okay, so once you place it in your Crop-A-Dile, you have these little things here on the top, and that's what you're gonna use. You have a small one and you can turn these things around, and they have the bigger one too. But I'm gonna use the small one, so basically you just make sure that it's right there and you press it like you mean it. There you go, perfect. See? It's perfectly positioned, perfectly set. If someone knows how to call these things, just write in the comments below, because I do not know. So again, I'm gonna use this, press it down, and we're done. So the last thing we need to do, so I'm gonna put all the recipe cards here. We have 20. Just turn around, doesn't really matter. So see how perfect it is? 20 is perfect, but it will depend on the kind that you use. So now I already have the ribbon, and here's how you place this. Very easy. You just use your finger to just kind of bend it a little bit so it's easier to slide the twine. And twine is the best, guys, because it's not that thick. It's easier to... it doesn't make it pop so high. So if you use something that's higher than that, so you just tie a knot and then you tie another one just to hold it in place. I'm just gonna use it like this. Come on, I didn't leave enough, but that's fine. There you go. So once you have that, just go in like this, because you don't want this showing. Cut it, cut the rest, and you're done. Look at that. We're going to decorate. Don't leave me yet, because decoration is always the most fun part. So there you go. You have enough. Go around, go around. I think that's enough, right? Just go once more. How cool is that? And you can use this kind of closure. It just looks so professional, doesn't it? And I just cut the paper. That's fine. So we're going to decorate. I already have this from the same paper pad, and I am just gonna glue this. This is for a friend of mine. I'm gonna give her some Brazilian recipes as a gift. So look at that. We're friends forever now. Bound by recipes. There you go. So we're done. We have this one, and this one. I'm gonna turn it around just so you see how differently you can decorate them. Guys, thank you so much for your time with me, and go give away your best recipes to the people you love, okay? That's what my channel is about. I'm always giving you ideas on how to give gifts. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next.